Hello, class. Today I'm going to be showing you how to access Quizlet, which you will be using for some of your homework this week. It will also be used for studying for upcoming little test, emphasis on little. Don't worry, it's not big. So first thing you're going to want to do is open your web browser on a computer. You can do this either on your own computer, on a tablet, or if it's on a tablet, it's probably called something like Explorer or Silk. On the computer, it will probably be either Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer. Any browser is fine, it works with them. Then you can also use one of the computers at school or at the library. So once you open your browser, you just want to click on this little top bar right here, and you want to enter Quizlet.com, and mine automatically puts in the little slash there because I visited it before. You just hit enter, and then it's going to load for a second, and you're on the website. Now, it will give you the option to log in or sign up, but you don't have to log in or sign up in order to use this. So don't worry about it. That's just if you want to create your own flashcards or see more stuff on the website, but you don't need it for this. So then you just want to click on this little search bar right here in the corner. And once you're in the search bar, you just type in Miss Johnson's 6th grade class and hit enter. And then it's going to take you to the results. And I'm pretty positive I'm the only Miss Johnson on here, though it looks like Miss Wright is also popping up. And you can just click on this first link right here. My picture is an owl. And now you can see all of the flashcards and the games that you can do to help learn for this. We're going to start in the flashcards. This is the main part I want you to work in, though of course I also want you to look at the other stuff you can do on here. We're mostly focusing on the flashcards. So you can just click the flashcards right here, and it'll take you on into them. And this is very cool because we can use this without wasting the paper of the flashcards. So as you can see, it says ours right here. And if you tap the card, it says possessive pronoun. So now you know that ours is a possessive pronoun. If you don't feel like reading all of these, you can click this little audio button right here, and it will read it to you. If you click this play button right here, it will go through with the audio and flip the cards for you and just run through them all. I prefer to do it manually so I can move at my own pace, but if you feel like just doing that so you have a little time period to work through, you can feel free to do that. When you first go on to this, it might show you the possessive pronoun and stuff first instead of the word, and in order to fix that, you just click Options here in the corner and switch it to Answer with Definition. Yours will probably be on term when you come on here, but you want it on definition. And then you can turn your audio on or off. I have it off right now because I don't tend to use the audio for mine, but if you prefer the audio or feel like you can't read the stuff on the flashcards, you can feel free to use the audio. If you want to work on some of these cards separately because you're having a harder time with them, you can star this little section right here and work on those ones. And then you can just flip through and see all of them. I have 16 cards here for you to work through. And then we'll just check the other options. And we're back on this main page. Now, there are more options here, and we'll look into the learn and the write sections and the test. And you can feel free to play the games on here too, the match and the gravity, but you don't need to do the spell, because I'm pretty sure you can spell we and me and mine. I don't think you need to learn how to spell those again. It'll show you your cards down here. And as you can see, while I was going through this to show you, I messed a few up. It will show you this down below here, and if you keep messing certain ones up, it'll show you the ones that you missed the most, and then you can study with just the ones that you're missing the most, so that you can really work on those so that you'll just ace them in the test and won't have any trouble. It also shows you the ones that you never miss, so you can feel free to just skip over those ones if you feel very secure in them. And then if it just keeps showing you the same ones over and over again, you can also go to the ones that it hasn't let you do yet and select those ones to do, because you want to make sure that you're studying all 16 of these. I would love to see you all get perfect grades on this. Now in this little learn section back up here, this is the part where it kept getting me. It's got me fooled here. It says objective pronoun. Now, I think it can tell that there are multiple objective pronouns in our flashcards, so only one of these is going to be an objective pronoun. So then you would just choose out of these 4 right here to see which one it is. Let's see, objective. How about they? Ooh, no, I got that one wrong. It's them. So it will show you when you got it wrong, and it'll tell you what the one that you selected really is. They is a subjective pronoun, not objective. So then you would just continue on, and it'll give you a new one to check. So now it wants a subjective pronoun, and hey, they was a subjective pronoun, and correct, nicely done. So you'll just continue on through those until you can go through it and get them all correct. Then, we will go on to the right section. Now, right is laid out almost exactly like the learn section, except you are typing your answers. So an objective pronoun. So we could say them. And that's correct because that is an objective pronoun. And then it wants a possessive pronoun. Mine. Correct. So you just keep going through that until you get all 16 of the cards through. You can't just keep repeating the same ones over and over and over again. Otherwise, it'll dock you some points. And I'll try not to show you all of the answers in this video. Then, the last thing that I want you to do on here is the test section. Now, the test section is one of my personal favorites on here, although I'm sure that you don't particularly love tests, but I hope you will someday. So, they is subjective, theirs is possessive, them is, this one is hard. So you just answer all of it. We'll just throw the rest of the answers. We'll go A, B, C, D. And I got them all correct. Well, don't use that as a strategy when you're going through this. So that's just how you do it, and I want you to go through the test until you get it right 10 times. Try to make sure it's different ones each time. And I will not necessarily be able to check to make sure that you got all these right, but I will show in your test results. And for now, that is all this video is going to show you. You can check out these games when you go on here if you want to use them, but you don't have to. And I hope to see you all again in class tomorrow, and I hope to see that you all get wonderful scores on our little test. Because you have used these flashcards to study. And there will be extra credit if you create your own flashcards, but we'll go over that later. Now, you all have a lovely day.